Yeah, that's true, because Super Bowl parties, they can be notorious for having a couple drinks, getting some spills, getting some stains, so we're going to show you how to clean them up using items you already have around your home. We're doing it with certified holistic health coach Jennifer Steiner. Thanks for coming.
Thank you, Seth.
Now, before we get to the nitty-gritty, before we clean up this terrible mess that we've created for ourselves here, let's talk about beverage containers, because you have great ideas for beverage containers.
Yeah, so, well, actually, I think the next segment has better ideas.
No,
A little more creative
They're all
than I
good
was.
ideas.
But instead of using like Solo cups or, you know, all the plastic cups, which can leach a lot of chemicals into your whatever you're drinking, you can just get a bunch of mason jars, and you can, you know, obviously be more creative than I was.
Well, no, it's perfect, because this is the health aspect of it. Then later in the show, we're going to tell you how to doll them up and make them look fantastic.
Yeah, so you're staying away from the plastic. You have the glass, and then you can drink beer, wine, whatever out of that. If you can find these plastic lids like this that can, you know, that are easy to screw on, but you can also find these little eco jar lids.
Oh, these are cool. Check these out.
Yeah, so that will fit right on, you know, under the rim here.
Cool.
And will fit under that, and that's good for kids also. So they don't have a plastic straw, which can leach out
metal
chemicals.
straw, yeah.
They don't have the plastic cup that can leach out chemicals. They can have the stainless steel.
And the other hidden upside is that people can wash out their glasses, and if they're taking stuff home, they can take stuff home right in those jars too.
Right, so if you have leftovers, just send them in the mason jar home with them.
And speaking of leftovers, we were talking before the segment started, don't heat anything up if it's in plastic.
Right, so yeah, so if you're going to be making that dip, you definitely want, you know, if you do use a microwave, best is to warm it up on the stove. But if you happen to use a microwave, definitely don't warm it up in plastic, because that again will leach those chemicals that can affect hormones that are actually linked to weight gain. BPA is a known obesogen. So you want to stay away from that. Again, best to use glass.
You gotta go glass.
Go glass. You know, that you can very easily put into the microwave.
Now, Jennifer, we've had you on the show a bunch of times before, and you've told us homemade, do-it-yourself things that we can make to clean up messes like we were just looking at.
Yeah.
Let's talk about the old, you have a friend over, had a couple glasses, and then red wine on the carpet. How do you clean that one?
Yeah, red wine, you drink red wine, it's always going to show up somewhere.
Everywhere.
So if you spill it down your shirt, you know, or if you spill it on the rug, you spill it even on, if you have white countertops, you know,
it
it
can
runs
stain all of
down.
those things.
Yeah, it can stain all of those things. So if you have white countertops, you can use the homemade soft scrub, which will have the recipes.
We
right?
have all the recipes on our website, mymassappeal.com. So we have that one. You can do a carpet cleaner. What's in a carpet cleaner?
Again, is just you put a little baking soda on the carpet, and that could clean up anything besides, you know, wine or whatever you spill, dark beer. Little baking soda, let it sit, and then use a mixture of water and vinegar, and spray that on, and just kind of pat it with a cloth, and that should, you might have to do it a few times depending on the stain, but that should get that right out.
Now, you also have an all-purpose cleaner. We have the recipe for it, but what goes into the all-purpose cleaner, and what surfaces can you use it on?
It's vinegar and water.
That's it?
Just get a container, half vinegar, half water, and that will, you know, keep you away from those chemicals that can affect your health.
You know, it's funny,
big
we go
time.
out and we spend so much money on all these cleaning products when all it needs is vinegar, which you can buy gallons for just about $1.
Right, you're saving money, you're staying away from chemicals that can affect you in so many different ways, hormonally, reproductively, you know, it can cause behavior issues. I mean, there's so many different things that these chemicals can do. Why not save money?
Save money and maybe, just maybe, make yourself a little healthier.
Yeah, exactly.
Also, we have on our website a do-it-yourself laundry stain remover.
Yeah.
So how does that work?
That one's simple too, and you can just put it into a little squeeze bottle. So if someone, you know, drinks wine and gets it down their shirt, you just, you know, you can put it right on there immediately and just let it sit, and then by the time they get home and they can put it in the laundry, it should get that stain right out.
Because I think we've all seen countertops and things that look like this, and if you didn't go to college, it happened there too. So these are some great ways that we can do it. And if you had one tip, I guess, to take home with us, would it be the glass thing?
I think the glass, yeah, definitely you want to stay away from any plastics. That's one key thing, which I think we've always covered here.
Yeah.
Stay away from that BPA, and the BPA-free stay away from, because they just replaced it with another chemical. You have options. You have mason jars, you have glass Pyrex containers.
So what this is a blanket license that we can have a fantastic party. We can trash the place, but rest assured we'll be able to clean it up pretty safely.
There you go.
Thanks, Jennifer. Always a pleasure having
Thank
you here,
you.
and we'll be back right after this.